Hey guys, I'm super excited to show you this video of 30 activities you can do this winter. This is a collaboration with Leilani from Living with Eve. I'm super excited to be a part of her collaboration because she wanted to come up with activities you could do all winter long, not just isolated to the holidays, but the whole season. So I was super excited. We lived in Hawaii for 3 years. And so we didn't have a lot of family outdoor activities that were not beach or hiking related. We did a lot of summer type activities all year long. But now we're living in Colorado and there's half the year it's freezing outside. So we had to find ways to be able to get outdoors even in the winter. So all of these ideas are tried and true, and I'm super excited to go through the list with you now. Stay tuned. I'm going to move fast so that we don't spend too long on any one item, but I will also list them in the description so you can easily find ideas if you don't have time to watch the whole video, or you watch it and you want to go back and remember some of the activities I suggested. Okay, number 1, origami. Super easy, super fun. Number 2, cook or bake something. This can be a great family activity. My daughter loves baking. We recently did Thanksgiving and she had so much fun with all the baking. Build something. Now, I know that sounds very generic, so for the older kids, I would say they could build something with wood, or they could, build a mechanical thing, whatever. And then for the younger boys, they love to build Legos. So if you encourage that, build me something cool with your Legos, build me a house, build me whatever. I think that's a great idea. Write your own book. Now, this may sound daunting, but I got these tiny little books from Target. I'll try to put a B-roll of it so you can see. But I got these little books from Target. They only had about 9 pages. My daughter loves to make books and then make stories in these books. She'll draw something and write a few words and bam, it's a book. It doesn't have to be a novel. It doesn't have to be 300 pages. It can be short and sweet and easy for them to do without feeling overwhelmed with the prospect of doing a book. Okay, this one's very obvious, but I can't not say it, and that would be reading a book, either aloud or your children. Just say, if you're bored, go read a book. It's so fun. Give them some good recommendations. Make them some tea to go with it. I don't know, but just reading a book is a great way to spend your winter months. I know, I did it for years. We're on number 6. Sorry, I'm going to try to list them so you guys can easily find them. But donate your books to charity if you've already read them. I actually do this pretty regularly. I either take them to a used bookstore and get credit for them, or I pass them on to a family member, or I donate them back from whence they came, which is Goodwill or the Ark thrift store. Give yourself a mani-pedi. I would say this is more for moms and the daughters, but my daughter loves to do manis and pedis, and we have so much fun doing them. So that is definitely on this list for a reason. We have a blast with them. Number 8, draw or sketch. Now again, not all kids want to draw or sketch, and that might be overwhelming or frustrating to some. So my oldest son hates drawing, but my daughter loves it, and my younger two, if I'm doing it with them, they love it as well. So that's a great option. Number 9, it kind of goes with the drawing and sketching, but it's watercolor paint. I don't know about you guys, but I know so many kids and adults who've gotten into watercolor this last year. My nephews do it and it's beautiful. My sister does it, I do it, my daughter does it. So watercoloring is a great option. Try a Sudoku puzzle. I actually have a puzzle right here in my desk, but I love doing Sudoku. I don't do it all the time because I just don't find that I have a lot of time for sitting down and doing it, but I do think it's a great activity, and I do think it just works your mind, and it's kind of a fun little puzzle. So that is an awesome option. Solve a mystery puzzle. I am terrible at these, but my son is good at them, so I definitely think those are a great option. Solve a mystery. Number 12. Sorry, I'm so bad about numbering these, but number 12 is take a hike. Not in go take a hike, but actually go hiking. Yes, you can do this in the winter. We've been doing it. We did it all last winter, and we'll continue to do it all this winter. It's so much fun. Just bundle up and go on a hike. Learn to knit or crochet. Now, this one is hard for me. I'm not going to lie. I'm really bad at it. I have tried, but it's a great thing. And if you think you might be good at it, or you just want to know if you'd be good at it, try it out. Next one is go sledding. I know not everybody can go sledding, but if there is snow on the ground, or you know of a place that has snow that you can get to in not that long, go sledding. Make a day of it. Go, once a month or something, but make plans and go sledding. That is so much fun. We have loved doing sledding all last year. Play a board game. Oh my gosh, board games are so underrated. I think so many people just kind of got tired of them, or they fell away with the rise of video games, but board games are so fun. They're bonding. They're a great family experience. We have been playing a lot of the game Clue lately, and it's a lot of fun. I love how the murder always changes, and I don't know. Even though the goal of the game is the same, it feels different than like Monopoly or something. You don't always know who's in the lead, whereas Monopoly and a lot of other games, like you know who's pretty much in the lead based on who has the most money or who has the most territories. But with Clue, you might not know who's gonna win until like they call it out and they won. So I love that game, and I think it's an awesome family game. The next one is playing outdoor games, yes, in winter. When we were playing at the time of this B-roll that I'll have on the screen, it was like 40 degrees out. I was a little bit chilly, I will not lie, but that's because I wasn't prepared for the wind. The sun went down fast and whew, we were not prepared. Playing frisbee, playing bocce ball, these are great outdoor games that you can do all year long. If it's not snowing, probably you could do the frisbee even in the snow, but as long as you bundle up, it's a great thing to go do outside. The next one is start a journal. I have been so interested in journaling lately. I don't even know, it's a thing. I really want to journal. Both my kids have journals now, and I'm planning to start mine at the beginning of 2022. But I think writing in a journal is just such a good experience. I've been writing in like a notebook as it were, and then I want to start my real journal in 2022. But I think journaling is awesome. The next one is wash the car. Now, this might seem kind of like more summer activity. However, if the weather's not terrible, you can totally wash the car. And I mean, it was like 70, even though it's almost December here in Colorado, but it was like 70 today. So we totally got to wash the car. So this is still going to make it to the list because as long as it's not like freezing, you just wash the car. Okay, number 19 is organize or clean your room, rearrange your room. Again, I think this is great, especially for kids if they're bored to like go rearrange the room, try on clothes and see if they're too small, anything like that. It definitely gives them something to do, and it's productive. Number 20 is take photos. This is great if you have a camera and you don't need to use your phone, or they don't need to use your phone, but if you have to use your phone, taking pictures on your phone can still be really fun and very creative. They've got all the different filters. You can do portrait mode. Give them your phone and they'll knock themselves out with taking photos of the animals or the flowers or the snow and ice. There's so many options. 21, go on a scavenger hunt. I definitely think this requires a little bit more work from the parents. So if you're looking for a quick, like, what are the kids gonna do? I don't think scavenger hunt's the way to go. But if you had old enough kids, you could definitely have them make their own scavenger hunts and then go on those. Send the younger kids on them or something like that. That could be really fun. Number 22, have a Nerf gun war. Yeah, the kids do this one a lot. It's a favorite family activity to have a Nerf gun war. I'm usually hiding somewhere because I don't love getting shot with Nerf guns, but all the kids do, so that's a great option. Okay, I'm going to start speeding through these because I just feel like it's going to take too long if I don't go fast. So the next one is trying hacky sack. Oh, great time. Biking, which we do a lot of. Shooting basketball hoops, I think almost everybody has basketball hoops near them, or most people do, and that's a great option. Walking or running around the neighborhood, yep, we walk to the park on a regular, and they have a running trail, and I can run around the trail while the kids are on the playground. Jump rope, ooh, this is the one that my daughter loves, and it's dancing to a favorite playlist. So I'll just put in a CD for her, and she will be in her room, dancing, singing, it's a great time. 3 left, and that is skateboarding, which again cannot be really done with ice and snow, but if it's just cold outside, bundle up and go skateboarding. Number 30 is practice an instrument. We've got a piano, we don't have any other instruments, so if you've got multiple instruments, then you've got options there. If you have just a piano, still like let them practice on the piano, let them make up a song or play just whatever. I think that's awesome, and I love instruments and I love music, so that's definitely a great choice. And last but not least, especially if it's someplace windy, flying a kite. I don't know about your kids, but my kids love flying kites, so this is definitely like a winner if they get to go out and fly a kite, especially if it's like a windy day. There's nothing better than flying a kite on a windy day. Thanks so much for watching. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I make videos every single week, and I'd love to have you guys join me for the next one.